Actually, we've got a special studio guest with us today. She's a young lady from Mount Airy High School. She's a sophomore at Mount Airy High School. Her name is Jacee Auara. Jacee, welcome to WSYD.
Thank you.
You're so sweet. Now, how old are you again?
I'm 15 years old.
15 years old. And again, you are a sophomore at
Yes,
Mount
sir.
Airy High School. And what all do you like to do in high school? What are you doing there now?
Well, currently I'm in a writing club after school. Normally we do meet on Mondays. I like to write a lot of poetry in there, little short stories and stuff like that. I'm also in a Bible study group on Wednesdays at school, so that's really fun to do. I work part-time at my aunt's coffee shop, Keep Smiling a Latte, on Saturdays, so that's really fun.
Good. Now, you're a member of some special clubs at high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what are they again? Did you mention some of those? Maybe I missed those.
Yes, so I'm in a Bible study group on Wednesdays.
The Bible study group. Okay.
Yes, and then I'm also part of a writing club at school, too.
The writing club. That's good. That's something good to be involved with. You can carry that on forever.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you why we have Jacee Auara with us today. She is underway with a very, very special program about the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And she is raising funds to help fight leukemia and lymphoma, fighting cancer. This is a young 15-year-old lady who has now become even more special because she wants to fight. She wants to take on leukemia and lymphoma, but she needs help. She needs you to open up your wallet, get the checkbook out, like I got my checkbook with me today, and we're gonna help Jacee Auara because she's vying for to be Student of the Year. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
With the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. All right. How do you become Student of the Year from this area? You'd represent us, right?
Yes.
Okay,
So this is actually the first year that Surry County has had a representative. So I will gladly be the first for that. You actually have to be nominated for this campaign. So it's really special, and it's only for high school students, so 9th through 12th grade. And I got the opportunity to become one of those candidates. So
Now, who nominated you?
it was actually a woman from Johnson Granite, one of my aunt's coworkers. It was really just out of the blue. I'd never heard of it before, but I was really happy to hear that I was nominated for it.
Excellent. Now, your aunt is
Jody Gannell.
Jody Gannell. Okay. Well, way to go, Jody. Now, she had to nominate you because she obviously knew the situation, what you're doing. So what is that what happened?
I think so. It wasn't necessarily her, but her coworker.
Okay.
And I guess she had known me through my mom and just Jody and my family in general. So it was a complete surprise to me, but just really happy to hear.
Now, the funds are going directly to raise money for the continuation of research
Yes.
for the life-saving therapies.
Yes.
Everything involved in fighting leukemia and lymphoma, fighting this cancer. And these funds are going to go help save thousands of lives, okay? And Jacee Auara, the sophomore we're talking with today from Mount Airy High School, is taking this on. This is a big task, but she's up to it. And when did you get started? What gave you the idea to want to do this anyway?
It was really my Aunt Tracy. She was diagnosed with leukemia actually back in March of last year, and it was really scary. But just knowing that we were going to be able to help her and other patients like her, it is really my motivation to do it.
That's Tracy Haynes George
Yes,
from
sir.
Mount Airy. Everybody knows Tracy. She's everybody's sweetheart. Here it is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
She's Mount Airy's sweetheart.
Yes.
And she just got the Citizen of the Year. That's it. Citizen of the Year awarded by the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce. And she had to be nominated and voted on. And I bet you it was it was all hands down. This lady's going to win Citizen of the Year. I don't know who you could put up against her, but yeah, she is really sweet. Tracy Haynes George. So, with your aunt fighting leukemia and lymphoma, that inspired you to want to raise funds to help fight this disease, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just her alone, that's enough to want to do what you're doing. And when did it start? When did you launch your campaign to raise funds?
So we actually started on February 1st. So since then, we've been collecting funds, have sponsorship meetings, all sorts of stuff to try and get money for the campaign.
How's it going so far with raising funds?
It's going really, really good. So each of my team members and me actually have personal goals, and I think almost all of us have reached them, or like almost reached them.
So you have a team. You have a team that's helping you on this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it would take a team.
Yes.
To do this type of thing, and you're the leader. You're the leader of the team.
Yes, sir.
So I guess your contributions could range anywhere from $1 to $1,000 or more, right? You're getting all kinds of all amounts.
Yes.
And you think about it, Jacee. This type of thing, it touches so many people. There's so many families. Maybe some families don't have it in their particular family, but they know of a family and so they're touched by this, the lymphoma and the leukemia. And I just commend you for taking this on. We don't give enough credit to teenagers in today's world for doing great things, and you're doing a great thing here. This is wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think sometimes the news will, the news media will go and put things on the news that talking about the bad side of things, but this is definitely on the good side, and we appreciate what you're doing. Now, you're going to try to become Student of the Year for the Surrey Triad area, and so I take it that you need to raise up near the top or the top money, correct, to get this? Is that how it works? All right. Elaborate maybe a little bit on that. What are you doing so far to help the cause?
Yes, so we have had many sponsorship meetings, including Northern Regional Hospital, Hugh Chatham, Workforce Unlimited, and our hospital here in Mount Airy has actually brought up that they are going to match a dollar amount. So if we raise $15,000 of our own, then the hospital is also going to get $15,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Northern Regional Hospital, if you raise $15,000, they will match that.
Yes.
That would be $30,000 right there. Amazing.
And that's actually...
You're going to do that. You're going to get this done.
Yes. That's
I can
actually
tell
our
it on your
goal.
face. I can tell it on your face. So that's the goal.
Yes.
15,000.
50 or 30.
30. Well, yeah, 30 when we get the matching contribution from Northern Regional Hospital.
Yes.
Excellent. Wow. So have you got any big fundraisers coming up that the public could be involved in?
We do. So we actually have a bingo coming up on March 5th.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the VFW building here in Mount Airy, Veterans Park. And the doors will open at 4, but all the games start at 5. So if you want to get there a little bit early, you can.
All right, March the 5th. Tell me what day of the week that is. Is that a Saturday or?
Yes, that's a Saturday.
Good. So that means a lot more people can come out and play bingo, right? It's a bingo.
Yes, sir.
A bingo on March the 5th, Saturday, March the 5th. What time the doors open at the VFW Hall in at the Veterans Park, right?
Yes, they open at 4, but all the games start at 5.
So the games promptly start at 5, and how long does the evening go? Would just until?
I would say so, maybe a couple of hours, just depending on how intense it gets.
Well, that's a good idea. Leave it open because everybody may be having too much fun. So why not just keep playing bingo the rest of the night?
Very true.
And raise funds for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society to help fight this. My goodness! So the bingo is March the 5th. That's in Mount Airy at the VFW Hall at Veterans Park on West Lebanon Street, Mount Airy. Now, folks are listening to us on the radio right now, and I know they're feeling a tug at their heart to want to contribute. How can people contribute to the cause here, Jacee?
So we actually have a couple of different ways. So me and my team members each have our own personal links that you can go to. You can give a personal donation there, and we also receive checks as well.
Which that's such an easy way to do it. The checks, everybody pretty much has a checking account.
Yes.
So just get out your checkbook. And who do we make the check out to?
So you'll make it out to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And then in the memo, you're going to put SOY, SOY, and then my name, Jacee Auara, JACEE
Very good. And make that check out for $10,000. Right? Maybe you want to do more than that, but no, really, we'll take all. We'll take all, whatever you can contribute.
Yes.
Whatever you can give for this cause is so appreciated. I know Jacee would be so excited to get whatever you can do. Jacee Auara is with us today. She's a 10th grade sophomore student at Mount Airy High School, 15 years old. She is doing this in honor of her aunt, Tracy Haynes George, who battles leukemia and lymphoma. Tracy, by the way, is the Citizen of the Year. You might have seen this in the newspaper or heard about it on the radio, Citizen of the Year for the Greater Mount Airy Chamber of Commerce. And so that's special. That's your aunt. Mm-hmm. That's your aunt.
Yes, sir.
And so again, let's kind of sum this up. Is there anything that we've missed that we need to bring up about raising funds? Because this is what it's all about. It's trying to raise enough money, because if you can get, personally, you and your team can get $15,000 raised, then Northern Regional Hospital will match that with another $15,000.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're going to come down to the wire. This has got to come to a conclusion at some point. When does that happen? When does all this, the fundraising, end and all that?
So March 19th will be our due date, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
That will be our grand finale, and all our numbers will be added up. We'll be able to know what our total is for the whole campaign. So hopefully that night we'll be titled Student of the Year.
Yeah, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? How does this make you feel doing this, Jacee?
It makes me feel really good, honestly, knowing that I get to be a part of this community. Because, I mean, not a lot of kids get this opportunity, and being the first in Surry County, it's really a great honor.
Wow. You're a bright individual.
Thank you.
You got such a pretty smile, and you're just going to go places. You've already started going places with this. This is great. So the March the 19th is the grand finale when everybody gets together. Where does that take place?
That will be at Generation Mill in Greensboro.
Generation Mill in Greensboro?
Yes.
And they will know by then the totals everybody has raised for fighting leukemia and lymphoma.
Yes.
The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And if Jacee Auara happens to have raised the most money, then she will be crowned Student of the Year for the Surry Triad area, right? Mm-hmm. That's all right. We're going to do that. And then will you come back and talk to us about that?
If you would like me to.
I want to see the crown. I want to see. I don't know. They're probably not going to put a crown on your head, but anyway, that would be some honor. But you've already reaped the reward here just by what you're doing, what you've already spent, the time you've spent to put into this. You're going to school. You have to. You're probably taking some tough classes. I remember back in high school, I struggled, and you probably don't, but. You got that going on, and you've got your Bible study group, and you've got your writing group, and so then you're trying to do this at the same time. So, my goodness, this is great. I don't know what else to say, but thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for coming up with the fight in you. It takes a fight, doesn't it?
Yes.
You got to fight for this, because this is something, as I said earlier, it touches a lot of people. Anything in closing, Jacee Auara, you want to say to our radio audience?
Well, thank you all for listening. And also, coming up this Friday, we will be having a day at Keep Smiling a Latte, where if you or someone at your business wants to, we will be doing coffee deliveries. So if you'd like to place an order, you can reach out to the coffee shop, and we will get that put in for you.
Now, where's the coffee shop again? Keep Smiling Latte?
162 West Pine Street.
162 West Pine Street. That's downtown.
Yes.
Downtown Mount Airy. Keep Smiling Latte. And that's Saturday?
Yes.
This Saturday?
Or Friday.
Friday,
I think.
this Friday. So get your orders in for your specialty coffees, lattes, and all that sort of thing, right? And you're going to be there?
Yeah. I'll be at school actually.
Well, that's right. You can't miss school. But so that's on Friday. This is special. So remember that, folks. Go get your lattes, your coffees at Keep Smiling Latte.
Yep. Keep Smiling
What's the
Latte.
address again? This is on Friday, folks. And
162 West Pine Street.
I think most people know where that is. 162 West Pine Street. You round the corner there when you go down Main Street, get to Pine, you make that right-hand turn at the light, and it's on your right, just a few doors down, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. Well, Jacee Auara, it has been a pleasure having you, and let's just tell the folks again the contact if they want to go ahead and mail a check to you. And let's tell them how to fill that check out one more time.
All right. So if you would like to give us a check, you can make it out to Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And then in the memo, put SOY, SOY, and then my name, Jacee Auara, JACEE And you can give those to 162 West Pine Street.
Okay, you can mail them to you at 162 West Pine Street?
Yes, sir.
162 West Pine Street, Mount Airy, North Carolina, 27030. This is such a great cause. This is an interview I don't want to stop, but we're going to have to. We got to let her get to her studies, her Bible study, or what. Now, what do you write again in your writing club? What's that? What is it you do?
Most of the time I do poetry or short stories, either one.
How many poems have you written?
Ooh, quite a lot.
Wow,
Fairly good amount.
That's great. I can't even come up with a one line, let alone a whole poem. But you certainly can. So Jacee Auara is fighting leukemia and lymphoma. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. We're going to help her raise this money. We want her to be Student of the Year, but the main thing is we're raising funds to help fight this cancer. We need to continue the research. We're going to kick this one day. All right? We're going to get there. And it's young people like Jacee Auara at Mount Airy High School, sophomore, that are making this inspiration come to life for others to want to do the same thing. So I hope this rubs off on some other people to want to do it. All right. Jacee Auara, thank you for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, and we want you back. We want to get a result on how things turn out, okay?
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jacee Auara.